Upon my return from the Dominican Republic, the first question asked in a conversation about the trip is, "How was your trip?" If there's anything I have learned from my post-trip experience, it's how hard it is to respond to that question. I find myself answering with a simple, "Good." It seems that good is the answer everyone wants to hear. However, by summing up my trip into a single word, I believe that I'm leaving out so many pieces of my experience.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. Darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright.
As the kids ran into the Learning Center, their contagious smiles changed the atmosphere of our community for the week. I had a set of expectations about what it would be like to work in a developing country. I thought I'd be shocked at the poverty and a culture completely different from my own. But these kids were still kids. They had the same youthful spirit, energy, dreams, and excitement for a week at camp as the children in my home country. Our merged communities spent the week learning, dancing, and communicating love. Even though our cultures were different, we connected through a shared language of friendship.
All you want is what you can't have, and if you just look around and you see you can magic.
Not once during the trip did I stress about homework or worry about the test I had the following Wednesday. We focused our efforts into the kids and tried to embrace the "this is it" mentality. But once the kids left each day, I started to question my experience. I, as an American, stepped off the outreach property and walked into a community that was rich with culture and families. This was the first time I could consciously feel my American identity. Was I perpetuating the white savior mentality? Why was I serving abroad? How could I make an impact if I only spent a week in the country? These questions continued to reappear throughout the week. My experience in Monte Cristi wasn't about helping a group of individuals in a foreign country. I didn't leave the country knowing the kids would remember my name or the words we taught during the week. My experience was about an exchange of friendship, laughter, and culture between two communities. But more importantly, I learned that I am part of something larger than myself. I am a part of the Outreach 360 community, who serves to create a life of choice for children in the Dominican Republic. Even though I still don't know how I feel about serving abroad, I know that even if my week in the Dominican Republic is a small piece of Outreach 360, it is still a small piece of their larger, more sustainable work. Although I would love to go back and do it all again, I don't think that's what my purpose is. I still have many questions about my trip, but I do know a few things. I know that I have been privileged in my education. I know that I need to continue to challenge my single story of different cultures. The Dominican Republic may be a developing country, but that does not mean its culture has no value. Value comes from family, friends, relationships, and appreciation for life. These are the things that mean the most to me, and I should value them as such. Finally, I've learned that this is only the beginning of my journey. My memories of the Dominican Republic are starting to fade and develop an urge within myself to return for more service, but I think my journey is meant for the U.S. I've been privileged and I have neglected to see the necessity for service in my local community. My hope is that I can find meaning to my Dominican Republic experience by serving in my own community and work to implement Outreach 360's principles into my daily life. Only I can define my experiences in the Dominican Republic. Only I know the true answer to "how was your trip?" And I'll find these definitions with the support of my CRC global community, because this experience has been something uniquely ours.
You can be better than that.